Assalamu alaikum. I'm David from the USA. Texas? That's correct.
Texas.
Scurry, Texas. That's correct. I'm glad to be here in Chennai. I was also in Bangalore and learned a lot through this conference, and I'm glad to be here again. I have a good question, I think. I was wondering, what is the role of Muslims? What is their responsibility for helping to spread the word? When I travel, I see a lot of Christian missionaries, but I haven't met too many Muslim missionaries. Could you explain this? It's for either expert. Yeah.
Expert? What? Don't you know what an expert is? You're from Texas, man. An X and a spurt. That's it. It's good to see you again, man. How you feeling? How's your trip? How's your journey?
Good. Everything's going fine?
Yeah, that TV thing went beautiful, man.
Oh,
where did you get that girl? She just came out of nowhere?
She disappeared. She's living in Madurai.
She ad-libbed that thing on the TV like a pro. Did you see that?
She did a good job. Improvised well.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we did a television program. David volunteered to come in and sit with me for a few minutes because we wanted to talk, but we had to do the TV show at the same time. So he sat there. I said, here, open this envelope and just read what it says, which was a question that somebody had, and then he presented it and did the thing. And there was a girl. What was her name?
Naomi.
Naomi.
Yeah.
From Minnesota, right?
Yeah. Minnesota, that's right.
I keep up with the girls, don't worry about it. Anyway, who said that? Anyhow, so I give her an envelope too, and it had a thing that said, ask about, women's rights in Islam. Well, she opened it up. She said, oh, we have a letter here. This is coming from what'd she say, Mississippi. And they're asking, what is the role of the women in Islam? She started reading. There's nothing on the paper. She did great. We had a great program. It was nice to have you with us. But to answer your question, what about these missionaries? The concept that we have of missionaries in the West, like those guys from ride the bicycles with the black ties, Mormons.
Yeah.
The Mormons, Latter-day Saints, and those Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah. Their kind of missionary thing isn't exactly what we're all about. But every single Muslim is responsible for carrying the message. The way it's looked upon in Islam, stop me if I'm wrong, Sheikh, but the way it's looked at in Islam is that there's something in Arabic called arsala, or message, which came to each and every prophet from the time of Adam. Peace be upon all of them. And when it came to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it was so inclusive and so complete that it was no longer just for this particular nation, this tribe, or this group. It was for all humanity and all mankind and all the jinn until the very end of the time. And so this message then had to be propagated by those afterwards that would hear it. A statement made by the Prophet ﷺ, more or less the English, one of the last statements that he made in a speech, the Khutbah al-Hajj, is that he said that, have I conveyed the message? And they said yes. And he asked them again, did I convey the message? And they said, yeah. And he said, did I convey the message? They said, yeah. And he said, bear witness, Allah, I conveyed the message. And then at the end of this thing, he's telling them, it's hoped that those who are here today will carry the message to those who are not present, and that those that hear it at the very end will understand it better than those that are here today. So it left a responsibility on all of the believers to carry the message of La ilaha illallah, whether it be male or female, to carry the message that there really is a God. And He's one, and He's unique, and you need to do what He wants you to do instead of messing around and keep doing all this foolishness. But realize that the only way you're going to be happy is the passage we spoke about from the Bible, God's will on earth as it is in heaven. That's the message of Islam. And if you don't know any more than that, that's all you got to tell the people. Make sense? We've got to get together. Afterwards, we'll go to do something, okay? Don't forget about me.
Okay. Thank you.
By the way, David declared his shadow La ilaha illallah while we were on the television camera, by the way. Alhamdulillah. We really love you for that, man. That's cool.